The flames are maracas. Dancing beneath the slanted cityscape, the fire shakes out a rhythm, laying down the foundation for a composition. Notes lay flush against the nearby buildings. You play as a blob, and by rolling into the notes, a drum begins to beat. A smokestack nestled in the burning cityscape twangs a catchy guitar riff, and the missiles are the bass. Cities is a song and sound shapes that I was drawn to when I first played through the game, and one that still beats loudly somewhere beneath my ribcage. And as I slowly pieced together this uplifting song, I was once again enveloped in this extraordinary experience. Music is everywhere in sound shapes. Trees chime, saw blades tick, janitors sigh. The stages are a living, breathing music box, and there's an intoxicating rhythm just rolling through these abstract places. The beat of the world plays on. Notes dot the landscape in this platformer, and by grabbing these you add texture to the music. Piano and harps and all kinds of drums layer complexity on top of simple beats, so you have a tangible impact on shaping the music that's slowly building. Collecting notes isn't necessary to complete stages, but you seek them out to listen to the full melody, to hear what the finished composition sounds like. And putting together these tunes is a reward that's well worth your effort. Sound Shapes flourishes because of its exquisite tracks, and movement is so enjoyable that you feel the kinetic rush of traveling through these stages. You stick along the edges of objects and perish when you graze anything red. And you need speed, cunning, and determination to avoid the hazards that block your path. Climbing walls is freeing, and there's a rush of satisfaction when you overcome a tricky trap. When Sound Shapes initially debuted more than 15 months ago, there was promise in its creation suite that had not yet been realized. Robust tools allow you to lay down the tracks you want, and the level design is just as flexible. Would you like a mellow sojourn? That's your prerogative, but you can also design a punishing course that demands precision. But this was all theoretical. Who knew what a community will make once a game is released in the wild? Well, the community has spent time making levels that proudly stand next to the original stages made by the game's designers. So many games boast of powerful creation tools, and yet so few have user-created content worth playing. Sound Shapes community has done a remarkable job of bringing a diverse array of wonderful ideas to life. One heartbreaking level made me rethink the possibilities of this simple platformer. Called Melancholia, it opens with a tombstone. The creator's son and wife both died in 2012, and this level is dedicated to their memories. You explore the painful details of the previous year. It's incredibly sad and introspective. That Sound Shapes provided an outlet of some kind to a grieving father and husband is a testament to the emotional weight the music can have, and the way that the gameplay of Sound Shapes can amplify that power. There are scores of user-made stages in Sound Shapes that show you just how powerful the creation tools are. From the deadly lasers that populate Bastion, to the uplifting message in A Walk in the Park. There's a variety of different feelings and experiences being communicated here. Sound Shapes is a remarkable convergence of platforming and music. I've played through this game a half dozen or so times since it first came out, so I didn't have quite the emotional connection I felt the first time I played through the included albums. But when I delved into the community, those feelings resurfaced. Like discovering a new artist for the first time, I was drawn into these stages and felt as though I understood the people who designed these stages, at least a little. Sound Shapes is a transcendent experience. I can't wait to see what else is out there.